ITV Lunchtime News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. A 7-year investigation costing around £40 million has concluded that the British Army's so-called steak knife operation probably cost more lives than it saved. Operation Canova has looked into more than 100 murders and abductions linked to the Provisional IRA's so-called nutting squad. It was responsible for the torture, interrogation and murder of those suspected of passing information to the security forces during the Northern Ireland Troubles. Now, interim findings have linked Agent Steakknife to over a dozen killings, and while it doesn't confirm his identity, it is widely known to be Belfast man Fred Scappaticci, leading member of the Internal Security Unit, who died last year. With more, here's our correspondent, Ian Woods. Two 18-year-olds have been given prison sentences for the manslaughter of a 14-year-old boy. To the US now, where Joe Biden didn't refer to his predecessor by name, but Donald Trump still loomed large over the president's State of the Union address last night. In the last such speech before November's election, Mr. Biden acknowledged concerns about his age, as well as setting out foreign policy on Ukraine and Gaza. More from our US correspondent, Dan Rivers. All right, still to come this lunchtime. But first, a Metropolitan Police firearms officer charged with the murder of an unarmed man in South London has been named as Martin Blake. Chris Cabot died from a single gunshot wound in 2022. Today, the judge granted the media permission to name the officer accused of killing him. Moronke Phillips. Next, the former Prime Minister Theresa May has become the latest Conservative MP to announce that she'll stand down at the next election. She says she wants to spend more time focusing on causes like the fight against modern slavery. Well, it brings to an end a 27-year career in Parliament as the member for Maidenhead, punctuated by a 3-year premiership dominated by Brexit. Here's our political reporter, Jasmine Cameron-Chilishi. A decade since the disappearance of a Malaysian Airlines flight, families are still searching for answers. And that is it for now. The evening news is at 6:30, but from everyone on the lunchtime team, bye-bye. Hello again. Now the main stories in London, and the Metropolitan Police firearms officer charged with the murder of an unarmed man in South London has been named as Martin Blake at the Old Bailey this morning. Police have released images of a man they want to talk to in connection with a robbery in North London. The MP for Maidenhead and former Prime Minister Theresa May has announced she'll be stepping down at the next general election. A trial by Sadiq Khan and TfL scrapping peak tube and train fares on Fridays has started in London. The new history has been made in a South East London borough after a black woman was elected to serve as mayor for the first time in the UK. And that's it. I'll be back here at 6. Until then, enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.